think it's 8 o'clock maybe. I'm not sure what time it is. So I'm not going to work today. Let me show you why. Cherie made it to work and Jamie made it to work, which I can't believe Jamie even tried. She lives an hour away from the office. The roads are solid ice. But she made it in. She's got a truck. She made it in, and Cherie made it in. But Amy doesn't drive in this. Let me show you. So it doesn't look like much. It looks like snow, which it is, but under that snow is solid ice, and it's sleeting. And Maggie couldn't even get her car doors open. So we're in Oklahoma, so we're not usually prepared for this kind of stuff. You know, if it was just snow, I'd go ahead and go, but it's not. It's ice. So me and the puppies, me and this one right here and that one right there, we're gonna be iced and snowed in today. So come on, let's shut the door. It's cold. It's pretty. It's real pretty. Riley's upstairs asleep. I hope she doesn't try to go anywhere today. I told her dad that he needs to tell her that she can't go anywhere today, but surely I think she's got the day off, so she won't even try. So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna catch up on my YouTube. I got a fire going. I got my hot cocoa candle going. And I'm just gonna cozy up in my living room, and I'll probably just be lazy all morning because I can. And I'll jump on the phones if they need me to at work, because I can remote and I can get on my computer. I can actually work from home, but I don't have anything on the calendar for today except for one interview, and she's driving in 2.5 hours, so you know she ain't coming. So we'll reschedule her, and I had a meeting also with another person, so we'll cancel that. But anyway, we'll see what today brings. This will give me a chance to, I need to clean the kitchen. I need to catch up on my laundry, clean my room. I need to scrub my shower. I want to do some yoga today. So I guess I'm getting ready to have a 4-day vacation. We are closed tomorrow, so we weren't going to go to work tomorrow. We're closed for Christmas. So instead of a 3-day vacation, I just got a 4. So that's kind of a sweet treat. But I called my boys and I'm like, are you guys going to work? What are y'all doing? So they're at home still. They carpool, so they'll be together, but they're still trying to decide if they're going to go in or not. And then Shane called me, and he goes to work real early, so he called me this morning, and he called me about 6:45, and I was still asleep. No, 6:30, because I wake up at 6:30. It was somewhere around there. 6:30. My alarm was about to go off, and he called. And he was telling me about the roads and the ice. But he made it in. Of course, he's got a truck. Well, he's got a big, what does he drive? What does Shane drive, you guys? I can't think of it. It's an SUV, but he's got it packed down with stuff. Denali? That's what he drives. I couldn't think of what my husband drove. So, anyway, he made it in. I'm not taking Van out. We're just not driving on ice. I don't drive in this weather ever, never. It scares me to death. It makes my tummy hurt, and I just don't think it's worth it. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna drink my coffee and catch up on my YouTube, I guess. Happy early Christmas. I'm just checking in to let y'all know that I haven't done anything. It's almost 10 a.m. I just haven't done anything. I talked to my kids, talked to my sister, I talked to my husband.
And I don't know when I ordered this.
He's asleep. on his blanket in his chair. Hanging out with Marcia. She's the one whose sweatshirt I was wearing last night. Hang on, Marcia, let me hit pause. She's the one whose sweatshirt I was wearing last night. She's got her own merch. And if you guys go into her channel, you can find her link tree. Somebody was asking me, where can I find that sweatshirt you had on? Go to Marcia's channel, subscribe. Down in her description, she has a link tree. Click that link tree. And in that link tree, there's a button that says merch, I think. Click on that, scroll through her merch, and you'll see like 4 sweatshirts or t-shirts or whatever. And then there's a little bar that says see all items or see 34 more items. Click that little bar, and in that, you'll find the sweatshirt I had on. There you go. I need to get on there and shop some more because she's got good stuff. And I need to think about doing my own merch. She's been trying to tell me to do mine, and, well, I just haven't done it. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, anyway. You have to be crafty, right? You have to be crafty. And I'm just not crafty. She's crafty. Anyway, I'm watching A Day in the Life, Vlogmas Day 21. Marcia, drinking coffee. Can I tell you how good, I have a headache right here. But can I tell you how good it feels to do nothing? Like absolutely nothing. It feels good to sit here and do nothing. Okay, I'll be back later. Okay guys, so I got my kitchen cleaned up and I decided I'm gonna make a loaf of bread. So we're gonna do a 2-pound loaf of whole wheat bread. And I didn't have everything the recipe called for, so we're doing instead ofs in here, and I'll let you know what instead ofs I used. So the first thing we're going to put in is 12 ounces of water. I've already pre-measured everything, so it'll make it easier. So you have to put your liquids in first. 12 ounces of water. And then we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of oil, just vegetable oil. I probably should be using avocado oil or something else, Kimberly, I know, but I don't have it. I know that oil's terrible for you. Then we're going to put in 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Then, okay, so you get your liquid in, then you get your dry in. Put in your salt. And then 2 cups of whole wheat flour and 2 cups of regular flour. And I don't have any regular flour. All I have is whole wheat flour. So we're going to do 4 cups of whole wheat flour. I hope my machine doesn't blow up. You just never know. Well, I don't know why it calls for regular flour and whole wheat. I don't know. Maybe y'all could tell me. We'll see what happens in 3 hours. Okay, so that's in there. Can you guys see what we're doing? That's in there. So that's 2 cups of whole wheat, another 2 cups of whole wheat. So there's an instead of. Instead of regular flour, we're using an extra 2 cups of whole wheat. Then it calls for 2.5 tablespoons of brown sugar. Okay, put that in there. Then it calls for 3 tablespoons of milk powder, powdered milk. And I'm like, what do you use powdered milk for? And so I Googled it, and I'm like, I don't have powdered milk. And so I learned that it's for baby formula. You can make, you know, powdered milk, like people used back in the olden days. And it's also used in making candies and baking and things. Well, I don't have any powdered milk, so I'm going to use sugar. Is that a good substitute? I don't know. All I know is it'll probably just make it sweeter. So it called for 3 tablespoons of milk powder, and I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of sugar. So this is going to be a sweet wheat bread, which is fine with me. And then you dig your little hole right in the middle, right? Let's crumble up that brown sugar. I love how brown sugar crawls. I've always loved that ever since I was little. I remember baking cookies with Mom. We all the time made cookies. And I always like to do the brown sugar because it crawls. I think it's neat. So you make a little pocket, and then you pour your yeast in there. I still don't know why that is, but you pour your yeast in that little pocket. Okay, and then we are going to put the lid down. We're going to hit loaf, 2 pound on a medium color. Start. I'll be back to you in 3 hours. Hope my machine doesn't blow up. Here's the status of things. Still ice on the road. I've been in the house all day. Me and the puppies. I got some cleaning done though. I haven't really got to clean my house, sweep and mop my floors since Mom died. I've been neglecting my house. I just haven't felt like it. And although I love and adore my white floors, they're struggle to keep clean with a couple dogs. It's easier now since Rose is gone. But I got things cleaned up and straightened up, so I've just been working in the house. The bread has another hour, so we've been rocking and rolling for a couple hours. Got all that stuff cleaned up and straightened up. I need to make sure my plants don't need water. I think they're good. Cleaned up the kitchen. Got that all cleaned up. That was a huge mess. Everything was a filthy mess. And I finally got things cleaned up, laundry folded. Riley went out this morning and hey. Riley went out in the yoga studio this morning and did herself a little workout. I had taken a nap and I came downstairs and sorry, you're dirty. And I had come downstairs and I heard music coming from the garage, so I peeked in on her and she had her yoga mat out and she had her candles lit and the heaters going, and it's chilly out there because it's the garage. So she had the little fireplace and the space heater and warming it up in there and doing her yoga. And then I've just been hustling this house all day. So it's the downstairs is done, and I think I'm done. I don't want to work all day. So tomorrow I will focus on, hopefully the roads will be better because I've got to get to the store. Because there's the last few things I need to do for Christmas for the kids, and I need to get Christmas dinner. So otherwise we're going to be eating whatever's in the kitchen. It's going to be a real low-key Christmas. Kimberly would not have been able to come in even if she wanted to because the weather went south. And they're all sick over there. So Benjamin and Nathaniel are sick. They were going to go to Kansas City and go up to New York and everything with their dad for Christmas. And they had to cancel the trip because their dad has the flu. I think he's got the flu, and 2 of the boys are sick. And so Kimberly wouldn't have been able to make it for Christmas anyway. So she's just staying home doing what I'm doing. And then my plan is to go see her New Year's. Hopefully I can get there. You know, we'll see. But anyway, this is where we're at. I think I'm gonna go sit down and chill out and watch TV for another hour while I wait on the bread and then figure out what I want to eat for dinner. Shane and Riley will be gone all night long. He's taken the kids to the Nutcracker and to dinner, and he said, "Do you want to go?" And I said, "Absolutely not. Getting out on icy roads is not good for my mental health. I don't do it. That's why I didn't go to work today. Even as a passenger, I can't. Corrine, I don't know how you guys live up there and drive in it. I lived in Iowa for a short time and Michigan for a short time, and thank God I was a stay-at-home mom because I couldn't do it. It scared me to death. It always scared me to death. I just don't like it. So when it's this kind of weather, I just lock myself in. But anyway, I love to see it, but I don't like to be in it. Okay. I'll quit talking now. I just want to show you guys. I cleaned my house, really, really deep cleaned my house for the first time since Mom passed away. I mean, I had picked it up and, you know, kept it picked up and whatnot and stuff, but the floors were horrible and everything needed to be vacuumed and dusted, and I feel a whole lot better now. How's the bread?
It's good.
Good.
Good bread.
So there's the loaf.
Tastes like bread.
It's wheat and it's pretty.
She made it.
She is pretty.
She's pretty.
She's a pretty loaf.
That's pretty little. You need to just, like here, like this. Like on the commercials.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the old commercials?
Mm-hmm.
Country Top Wheat and White.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So,
Just smear this around.
it tastes like wheat bread, and it's a little sweet.
So it's got a sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. And my nose is running a little bit because I just came in and it's like 4 degrees outside.
So Shane was going to take the kids and drop them off at the Nutcracker and dinner and all that, but the roads are clear enough, and Justice has all-wheel drive. So Shane turned around. He came back home, and he's going to hang out with me.
Yeah, I knew she'd like that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mind taking the kids, but
What he's doing.
I did all-wheel drive, which does make a difference.
Is this Diet Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to have a glass of Diet Mountain Dew. I love Diet Mountain Dew. Okay, anyway, there she is.
Yeah, you just let that soak in. What you do.
This bread, that's all you need for dinner. I was going to make, let me show you.
That's good, baby.
I was going to make, where'd it go? Oh. I was going to make this spaghetti. These are the little Aldi things that Shane and I had the other night, and this one's more of a white sauce. And I was going to throw some peas in with it. But I polished off cranberry almond chicken salad, and now I'm eating bread. And then I'm going to have a Diet Mountain Dew, and I won't have room for anything else. So anyway, I'm going to close this vlog down. My back is hurting real bad from mopping floors, so I took Tylenol. I think I'm going to go soak in my jacuzzi tub for a few minutes, and then we can watch a movie or something.
I'd like to watch that movie that you kind of flipped on last night.
Okay, we'll
With,
figure it out.
what's her name in it? That looked kind of good. Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder. If y'all don't have a bread machine, get you one. They're so good. Easy, yummy. Okay. Oh, I'm going to tell them, but I'm going to tell you too. I was cutting today with scissors, and I cut the tip of my finger, and it wouldn't stop bleeding.
Yeah, because all your
Dirt under my nails.
all your ends are in there.
So you know what I did?
Baby, don't do that.
I cleaned it real good, and I super glued it.
There you go.
I super glued it.
Super glue.
It wouldn't stop bleeding, so I super glued it.
We need to make a whole video about super glue.
A whole video about super glue.
And the wonders of super glue.
Mm-hmm.
And the medical uses for super glue.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that scar or not.
You can see it.
But I lashed myself from here to here on a miter saw, and it was deep.
I remember that.
And blood was gushing. And I went to Dollar Tree Hall, got some alcohol, I got some gauze, some medicated, I didn't get medicated wipes, some alcohol, some gauze, and some tape, and super glue. 4 things. It was this is back before Dollar Tree was $1.20 to $5 Tree. I got $4 worth of stuff, poured the alcohol in there, cleaned it real good. I think I got some Neosporin as well. Put that on there. Super glued it. Got it real dry. Super glued it. Gauzed it up. Hairline scar.
Showed beautifully.
Every time I've gotten stitches, my scar, you get this jagged, ugly. I've super glued my cuts, my son's cuts.
Well, I learned it from you.
Super glue.
Okay.
Don't buy into the propaganda.
I love you guys. The Lord loves you more.
We're eating bread. She made bread. I'm eating bread.
We'll see you tomorrow. Did I tell you I love you and the Lord loves you more?
Yeah,
I probably did. Well, he does.
Look at this.
See you tomorrow.
Look at this.
That is dip.
A little French onion.
French onion dip on the wheat bread. I'm out on that one. See y'all tomorrow.